Here we go. Tonight is the big one. We are flying from Singapore to Munich on Lufthansa. This is a 13 hours flight on the Airbus A350-900 and it's a red eye in economy. I am not sure if I'm going to feel comfortable being confined to one seat for that long, and I have to somehow find a way to sleep while sitting up. But the adventure has to start somewhere. First stop, Changi Airport. Getting from home to the airport was an absolute breeze with the Grab app. And at the airport, the check-in was a fantastic experience. Super fast and totally uneventful. Just the way I like it. Once I cleared the auto gates for immigration, it was time to explore the newly renovated Terminal 2. Seriously, this is where Singapore is so successful. They have just brought all this wonderful lush greenery into the building. It's so pleasant, you almost forget you are in an airport. But before I lost myself to the wonderful greenery, I headed straight to the SATS Premium Lounge on the second floor. And I'll say it, this is one of my favorite lounges. Right up there with the Singapore Airlines Business Class Lounge. And here's why this is my favorite lounge. You get to experience making your own laksa. Look at this. It has always been such a fun experience cooking your own dish. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Perfect. Soon it was time to get to the gate, and I spotted my ride, the A350-900. What a beauty! That aerodynamic design, those curved wingtips, just gorgeous. Once inside the Lufthansa cabin, it feels really clean and the seats are actually quite comfortable. But that 13-hour clock was still ticking in my head. I was still so worried about being stuck here. And then the jackpot. Boarding is complete and I don't have anyone sitting beside me. This is the ultimate unofficial upgrade. Forget feeling cramped, I have all this space. This is going to be a great flight. So with all this leg room, I'm feeling fantastic. But it was not all perfect. I discovered that my cup holder is totally broken. Just kaput. And the USB port for charging my phone, it wasn't working consistently. It was on, it was off. Make up your mind. The service on board Lufthansa was super efficient and really friendly. You could feel a genuine warmth and care from most of the crew. I have to tell you though, there was one crew member who was, let's just say, extremely clumsy. He was my personal flight hazard. I'm talking an almost frequent rub of his forearm on my head and a bump on my shoulders every single time he walked past me. It was almost comical. Soon after takeoff, they served dinner. I went with the chicken and rice, which was pretty standard. After that, it was lights out, and with my extra space, I actually slept. I managed to get a solid nap of about 4 hours, which is a win for me. I woke up to the sound of breakfast, and for breakfast, there's no choice. Everybody gets the same thing. Equal treatment for all. I love it.
Remembering the holiday party we had with the crew. Romeo was roaming the garden. Saturday was spent in a parking lot. Gave it all we got. It was so with you. Following the leader down A Street to get what we can. Crawl up the walls, make a few calls to the man. Promising the prominent angle. Find the square feet of the triangular man who always had the land with you. Me too. It's
We had, let's call it, a rough touchdown in Munich, but we are here. And we are off the plane. And now, where do we go? The wayfinding, or really the lack of wayfinding to our next flight, is chaotic. Everyone seems a little bit lost. This is not the same as Changi. So, 13 hours in Lufthansa Economy. How was it? Honestly, a fantastic flight, all thanks to my lucky empty seat. The crew was great, mostly. The seat was comfy, if a bit broken, and the flight itself was a breeze. The arrival, however, That's a new adventure. Thanks for coming along on this 13 hours journey. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next leg of the trip. Now, I need to find my gate. Bye.